Welcome back to the channel. Today we're uncovering the hidden value of UK 20 pence coins, one of the most interesting and collectible coins in British currency. While the 20p coin may seem like everyday pocket change, certain rare dates, minting errors, and special editions have become extremely valuable in the coin collecting world. From the famous 2008 undated 20p mule error to low mintage years that collectors are desperately searching for, some UK 20 pence coins have sold for hundreds or even thousands of pounds. In this video, we'll explore the history, design changes, rare errors, and current market value of British 20p coins, helping you understand which coins to look for and why they could be worth far more than 20 pence. So before you spend that 20p coin, make sure you watch this complete guide to rare and valuable UK 20 pence coins worth money today. If you'd like, I can also create a more dramatic viral style intro to boost audience retention and watch time. The 1999 United Kingdom 20 pence coin bearing the inscription Elizabeth II DG Reg F D 1999 is a fascinating example of modern British decimal coinage that combines royal tradition, innovative shape, and practical everyday use. This coin was issued during the reign of Elizabeth II and was struck by the Royal Mint, the official body responsible for producing coinage in the United Kingdom. The Latin legend, DG Reg F D, stands for Dei Gratia Regina Fidei Defensor, meaning by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This historic title has appeared on British coins for centuries and reflects the continuity of the monarchy within the nation's currency system. On the obverse of the 1999 20 pence coin appears the third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by sculptor Raphael Maklauf. This portrait was introduced in 1985 and remained in use on circulating coinage until 1997, though some denominations continued briefly with the same design into the late 1990s. The effigy shows the Queen facing right, wearing the George IV state diadem, with a dignified and classical style. Surrounding her portrait is the inscription with the date 1999 clearly positioned to mark the year of issue. By 1999, Britain was approaching the new millennium, and coins from this year carry special historical atmosphere as they represent the final years of 20th century currency before major design changes in the 2000s. The reverse design of the 1999 20 pence coin features the iconic crown Tudor rose, created by designer Christopher Ironside. The Tudor rose symbolizes unity between the House of York and the House of Lancaster after the Wars of the Roses, and it has become a long-standing emblem of England. The number 20 is prominently displayed in the center of the rose, with the words 20 pence arranged around it. This clean yet symbolic design was first introduced when the 20 pence denomination entered circulation in 1982, and it remained unchanged until the major shield redesign in 2008. One of the most distinctive features of the 20p coin is its seven-sided shape, technically known as an equilateral curve heptagon. This unique shape allows the coin to be easily recognized by touch and ensures compatibility with vending machines and automated systems. The heptagonal format is shared only with the British 50p coin, making these two denominations stand out among round coins in circulation. The coin's shape represents clever engineering combined with modern coin technology, reflecting the innovative approach of the Royal Mint during the decimal era. In terms of physical specifications, the 1999 20 pence coin weighs 5.0 grams and has a diameter of 21.4 millimeters, with a thickness of approximately 1.7 millimeters. It is composed of cupronickel, an alloy containing 84% copper and 16% nickel, giving it a silver-like appearance while maintaining durability for heavy circulation. The edge of the coin is plain, without milling or lettering, which differentiates it from some other denominations in British currency. Regarding mintage, millions of 1999 20 pence coins were produced to meet the demands of daily commerce across England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Because of this high production volume, the coin is generally considered common in circulated condition. Most examples show signs of wear from everyday handling, such as light scratches, dull surfaces, and softened design details. However, uncirculated specimens preserved in mint condition or those included in official annual coin sets hold greater appeal for collectors who appreciate coins with full luster and sharp detail. From a collector's perspective, the 1999 20 pence is valued more for completing a date collection rather than for rarity. While it does not command high prices in circulated grades, it plays an important role in the chronological record of British decimal coinage. Coins from the late 1990s also attract interest because they were struck shortly before the major 2008 reverse redesign, when the Royal Mint introduced the modern Shield of the Royal Arms series. Therefore, the 1999 issue represents the classic Tudor Rose era of the 20p, a design period that lasted over 2 decades. Historically, 1999 was a significant year globally as nations prepared for the year 2000 and the new millennium. In the UK, the currency remained stable, and coins like the 20 pence were central to everyday transactions, from small grocery purchases to public transport fares. Holding a 1999 20p today connects collectors to that transitional moment in history, when the world stood at the edge of technological and cultural change. In conclusion, the 1999 Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 20 pence coin is a classic piece of late 20th century British decimal coinage. With its elegant royal portrait by Raphael Maclauff, its symbolic Tudor rose reverse by Christopher Ironside, its innovative 7-sided shape, and its durable cuprical composition, the 2002 United Kingdom 20 pence coin is a small yet significant piece of modern British coinage, circulating as part of the decimal system introduced in 1971. On the obverse front, the coin carries the third official portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by sculptor Raphael Maclauff, which was used on UK coins from 1985 until 1997. But in 2002 the portrait by Ian Rank Broadley was in use, meaning the Queen is depicted with a more realistic, mature likeness, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, one of her most iconic royal jewels. Around her portrait are the inscriptions Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 2002, which stand for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This wording reflects her constitutional position as monarch and her religious role as head of the Church of England. The year of issue, 2002, is placed clearly on the obverse, helping to mark the coin's place within the decimal era. The reverse back of the 2002 20 pence coin is instantly recognizable for its Tudor rose design, created by Christopher Ironside, the famous artist who was responsible for many of the original decimal coin designs in 1971. The Tudor rose, which combines the red rose of Lancaster and the white rose of York, symbolizes the unity of England after the Wars of the Roses in the 15th century. This design choice represents heritage, tradition, and the historical continuity of the monarchy. Around the rose is the denomination written as 20 pence, with the value 20 placed prominently at the center to make the coin's purpose unmistakable in daily use. One of the most distinctive features of the 20p coin is its heptagonal shape with 7 curved sides, technically known as an equilateral curve heptagon. Although it has 7 edges, the coin is designed to roll smoothly in vending machines and be instantly recognizable by touch. The 20 pence coin was introduced in 1982, and the 2002 issue marks its 20th year in circulation, which is an interesting numismatic milestone. By 2002, the coin had become one of the most common small denomination coins in Britain, used daily in shops, markets, and transport systems. The specifications of the coin are consistent across its issues. A weight of 5 grams, a diameter of 21.4 millimeters, a thickness of about 1.7 millimeters, and a composition of cupronickel, 84% copper, 16% nickel. Its metallic content gives it a silver-gray appearance and durability for long circulation. Unlike some higher denominations, the edge of the 20p coin is plain, without milling or inscription, which also makes it stand apart from coins like the 10 pence or 50 pence. In terms of history and context, the 2002 issue was struck in large numbers by the Royal Mint for circulation, meaning most examples are common. However, 2002 was also the year of Queen Elizabeth II's Golden Jubilee, celebrating her 50 years on the throne, which adds a layer of cultural significance to coins of this date. Although the 20 pence coin itself did not have a special commemorative design that year, the date alone connects it with an important milestone in British royal and national history. From a numismatic perspective, circulated 2002 20 pence coins hold little monetary premium due to their high mintage. However, Collectors often seek uncirculated or proof versions produced for royal mint sets, which display sharp detail, mirror-like surfaces, and special packaging. These versions are valued higher and appeal especially to those collecting by date or by commemorative association. Over time, pristine examples of even common-date decimal coins can become more desirable, particularly as they leave circulation or are hoarded by collectors. Culturally, the 20p coin represents Britain's balance between tradition and modernity. The Tudor rose on the reverse recalls deep national history, while the unique seven-sided design represents innovation and functionality suited to the modern world. By 2002, the coin had become firmly embedded in everyday life, bridging historical symbolism with practical use. In summary, the 2002 Elizabeth II 20p coin is a fascinating piece of British decimal coinage, combining heritage, utility, and national identity. With its Tudor rose design, heptagonal shape, durable cuprinnical composition, and link to the year of the Golden Jubilee, it stands as more than just small change. It is a piece of history in every pocket, a coin that reflects both continuity and progress in Britain's long monetary tradition. Backhand index pointing right, would you like me to also prepare a list of the most valuable 20p error coins, like the famous undated 20p from 2008, to include in your coin history scripts? The 2003 United Kingdom 20p coin bearing the inscription Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 2003 is a fascinating example of modern British decimal coinage, combining royal tradition, practical design, and everyday utility in one small but distinctive piece. The obverse of this coin features the fourth portrait of Elizabeth II, designed by sculptor Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait, introduced in 1998, presents a more mature and realistic depiction of the Queen compared to earlier effigies. She is shown wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, facing right, with finely detailed hair and facial features that reflect dignity and longevity of reign. Surrounding the portrait is the Latin legend Elizabeth II DG Reg FD, which translates to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith, followed by the date 2003, marking the year of mintage. This inscription reflects centuries-old royal tradition still maintained in modern coinage. Turning to the reverse, the design remains the classic Tudor rose motif created by Christopher Ironside, the same artist responsible for several original decimal coin designs introduced in 1971. The Tudor rose is crowned, symbolizing the unification of the houses of Lancaster and York and representing England's historical strength and unity. The denomination 20p curves along the top and bottom edges, while the numeral 20 is prominently placed, making the coin instantly recognizable in everyday transactions. Despite the passage of decades since decimalization, this design remained unchanged in 2003, reflecting stability and continuity in British currency design before the major 2008 redesign of UK coin reverses. One of the most distinctive features of the 20p coin is its seven-sided shape, technically known as an equilateral curve heptagon. This shape is not merely decorative. It was engineered for both tactile identification and compatibility with vending machines. Along with the 50p coin, it stands out in the pocket purely by touch, helping users distinguish it from round coins of similar size. The edge of the coin is plain, without milling, which further differentiates it from other denominations. In terms of physical specifications, the 2003 20p coin weighs approximately 5.0 grams and measures 21.4 millimeters in diameter, with a thickness of around 1.7 millimeters. It is composed of cuprinnical, an alloy of 84% copper and 16% nickel, chosen for durability and resistance to corrosion. This composition ensures the coin can withstand years of heavy circulation without significant wear, making it ideal for frequent everyday use across the United Kingdom. The year 2003 itself places this coin within an interesting historical context. The early 2000s were a time of economic modernization in the UK, with rapid technological growth and increased use of electronic payments. However, coins like the 20p remained essential for daily purchases such as bus fares, parking meters, small grocery items, and vending machine snacks. Even in an increasingly digital world, the reliability of physical currency continued to play a vital role in commerce. From a collector's perspective, the 2003 20 pence coin is generally considered common in circulated condition, as millions were minted for public use. Because of its high mintage and continued availability, most examples carry face value only. However, coins preserved in uncirculated condition, particularly those from official Royal Mint annual sets, are more desirable among collectors who seek complete year-by-year collections of decimal UK coinage. Brilliant uncirculated and proof versions may carry a modest premium depending on condition and packaging. The 2003 issue is also significant because it belongs to the era just before the major redesign of UK coin reverses in 2008, when the Royal Mint introduced the shield of the Royal Arms across multiple denominations. Therefore, the 2003 20 pence represents one of the final years of the original decimal reverse design that had been in use for over 3 decades. This gives it subtle historical importance as part of the classic decimal series that defined British pocket change for an entire generation. Another interesting aspect of collecting modern UK coins is the attention paid to condition, strike quality, and luster. While circulated 2003 coins are common, finding one with full original mint shine, minimal contact marks, and sharp detailing on the Tudor rows can be more challenging. Over time, even common coins can gain modest collectible interest when preserved carefully. In summary, the 2003 Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 20 pence coin is a durable, practical, and symbolically rich piece of British decimal currency. Featuring the dignified portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank Broadley on the obverse and Christopher Ironside's Crown Tudor rose on the reverse, it stands as a representation of continuity in design, monarchy, and national heritage. Though not rare or highly valuable in circulated form, it remains an essential piece for collectors building complete UK decimal sets and a meaningful reminder of everyday British life in the early 21st century. The 2001 20 pence coin of the United Kingdom, inscribed Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 2001, is a distinctive piece of modern British decimal currency issued during the long and historic reign of Elizabeth II. Although it may seem like an ordinary small change coin, the 20p carries deep historical symbolism, innovative design, and national identity within its compact 7-sided shape. By 2001, the United Kingdom had fully embraced decimal coinage for 3 decades, and the 20 pence denomination had become a vital everyday unit of exchange, widely used in shops, vending machines, transportation fares, and daily transactions across England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. The obverse of the 2001 coin features the 4th portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by artist Ian Rank Broadley. This effigy was introduced in 1998 and marked a noticeable shift toward realism compared to earlier portraits. The Queen is shown facing right, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, with a mature and dignified expression reflecting her decades of service. Around the portrait appears the Latin legend Elizabeth II DG Reg FD, an abbreviation of Dei Gratia Regina Fidei Defensor, meaning by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This traditional inscription links modern Britain to centuries of monarchical heritage, preserving continuity in a rapidly changing world. Turning to the reverse, the 2001 20 pence continues the classic design created by Christopher Ironside for the decimal series introduced in 1971. The central element is the Crown Tudor rose, one of England's most enduring heraldic emblems. The Tudor rose symbolizes unity after the historic Wars of the Roses, combining the red rose of Lancaster and the white rose of York. On the coin, the rose is surmounted by the royal crown, reinforcing the connection between monarchy and national history. The denomination 20 appears boldly in the center, while the words 20 pence encircle the design, making the value instantly recognizable. One of the most fascinating features of the 20p coin is its shape. Unlike round coins, the 20 pence is an equilateral curve heptagon, meaning it has 7 equal sides with curved edges. This unique geometry allows the coin to roll smoothly in vending machines while remaining easily distinguishable by touch. Introduced alongside the 50p in the early years of decimalization, this shape was a practical innovation that demonstrated the Royal Mint's engineering precision and commitment to modern coin technology. In terms of technical specifications, The 2001 20 pence coin weighs 5.0 grams and measures 21.4 millimeters in diameter, with a thickness of approximately 1.7 millimeters. It is composed of cupronickel, an alloy of 84% copper and 16% nickel, giving it a silver-like appearance and durability suited for heavy circulation. The edge of the coin is plain, without milling or inscription, maintaining the clean and practical aesthetic of the design. The year 2001 itself carries historical significance. It marked the beginning of a new century and millennium era for Britain. Economically and socially, the country was navigating globalization, technological advancement, and new financial systems. Yet, despite these changes, the 20p coin remained visually consistent, a symbol of stability and tradition in everyday life. Millions of these coins were struck at the Royal Mint to meet circulation demand, making the 2001 issue common in worn condition today. For collectors, the 2001 20 pence is generally not rare in circulated grades due to high mintage figures. However, coins preserved in brilliant uncirculated condition or included in official Royal Mint proof sets hold greater numismatic appeal. Collectors building a complete date run of decimal coinage value each year's issue as part of a continuous historical record. While not known for major minting errors like the famous undated 2008 20p variety, the 2001 issue remains important as part of the early 21st century coinage transition under Queen Elizabeth II's updated portrait. Culturally, the coin represents more than just monetary value. It passed through the hands of millions of citizens, symbolizing small but meaningful transactions. A bus ticket, a newspaper, a snack, or savings in a child's money box. Its everyday use embeds it in the collective memory of British society during the early 2000s. In that way, even a common coin becomes a quiet historical artifact, capturing a snapshot of its time. In conclusion, the 2001 Elizabeth II 20 pence coin stands as a modern yet tradition-rich piece of British currency. With its realistic royal portrait, crowned Tudor rose, innovative seven-sided design, and durable cupronickel composition, it reflects both technological precision and historical continuity. Though widely circulated and not particularly rare, it remains an essential collectible for enthusiasts of UK decimal coinage and a lasting reminder of Britain's monetary heritage at the dawn of the 21st century.